Hi Libra, let's take a look at February as a whole, shall we? This is your overall general reading and themes for the month of February. It's good for any placement of Libra in your natal chart. As always, keep in mind, this is a general reading. It might not resonate with everyone that watches. Also, if there are those around you that are in your aura frequently, I could also be pulling or picking up on the energy of other people that are impacting your life. So there is still a theme of things could be opposite and roles could be reversed, even with the overall general spread. Link to the website to schedule private tarot readings with me and to check out what I offer by way of human design analysis and reports is down in the description below this video. If you have any questions, my email is also in the description below as well. Subscribe and hit the bell if you're new. This is Libra Nation. I just read for Libra and Sagittarius on this channel. I do read for all 12 zodiac signs on my other channel called Soma Chandra Tarot, but I have taken a break from that channel, and I am going to try to start reading for all 12 zodiac signs next month, in February. All right, let's begin. Overall themes of February, Libra. First of all, it's going to go out with a bang. You guys are going to get some good news in February that will give you a lot of hope and recapture a sense of optimism. I have the Knight of Cups on the table twice. There is themes of being wistful, recapturing dreams, romanticization, wanting to pour your heart into something. I'm definitely seeing themes of looking for love and direction in life, getting in touch with the best versions of yourself. I think that some of you are about to bloom in some way, and I definitely see that you will be co-creating with spirit, but you do need to get in touch with your purpose a little bit more this month, and you need to make sure you know your own self-worth, okay? Human design activations, regardless of what your profile type, theme, or authority is, this is the overall influence from the human design perspective on Libra. Two cards came out. The card of a generator, which is a type of person that you are and defines your purpose in life, and the cross of the Sphinx, which is a destiny that we kind of realize and wake up in. With the generator, pay very close attention to your sacral responses. This is your inner primal response to life. This is a month that you're going to have a lot of passionate drive. Focus on what turns you on this month, Libra. If it feels sexy and it turns you on, do it. It's also really important to use up all of your energy this month because generators are like a battery that never turns off. That is their purpose in life. I'm a manifestor generator, so I manifest, but I also generate. And you will be life-giving energy and life force this month. It's important to have a good sleep-wake cycle. It's important to take good care of yourself. Use up all of your energy, get really good sleep. Also, ergonomics and body positioning is very important for you this month as well. You're going to be really turned on and really motivated, okay? Keep in mind that when you are in a generator mode, regardless of whether you're a generator or not, you're going to need to pay closer attention to your primal sacral responses and get in touch with what your body is doing. Pay attention to the sounds you make when you're interacting with others. Get in touch with sounds and noises you make that are equal a yes for you versus a no versus a I don't know. You're going to be very animated this month as well. You may express with body language and guttural noises more so than words. Less is more when it comes to words this month, Libra. You're a caveman. Think like a caveman this month, okay? Also, the cross of the Sphinx. Yes. This is an interesting cross of destiny to find yourself in. You're definitely going to be looking for love and direction this month, and you're also going to feel a strong pull in regards to direction. You will feel quite literally pulled because this cross carries themes of a compass. You'll feel like a compass. You may make a significant change in course of direction this month, or suddenly you'll want to. The cross of the Sphinx also comes with a journey and a theme of letting yourself be lost in order to be found or find yourself. who was the pirate in Pirates of the Caribbean? It was Jeffrey Rush's character. He said, you have to be lost to get to a place that can't be found. Elsewise, everyone would know how to get there. You will go down a bit of a rabbit hole this month. You will experience feelings of being lost, but know that with the cross of the Sphinx, that's necessary, because you won't be able to find the right direction or feel a sense of redemption and know where it is you want to go unless you let yourself be a little lost. And once you find yourself, you'll find that pull, you'll feel that needle on that compass point north. You might be surprised where it leads you. I'm also sensing that there might be some connecting of the dots to stuff from the past, because the compass of the Sphinx can either go back from whence it came, or it will pick a direction. Some things from your past may be revisited, either relationships. You or someone close to you may go back to a place they came from. But there is some feeling of being confused about what you put your energy towards. Again, let yourself be lost, because only in that lost state can you find your true course and your true direction. Okay? Listen to the strong pull. Move towards what turns you on. Move towards what you love. Unless, of course, it's resisting you and you don't love it back. Yeah, change of direction is definitely a theme for the month, which I really love for you. I'm seeing that through the Kim Cran's Wild Unknown archetype deck. This is, if any of you have watched me, you know that this is one of my favorite decks, and the archetypes are very specific guides, and I always have to ask their permission to use this deck, and like 9 times out of 10 they tell me no. I don't use it very often for a general reading. This time the deck approached me. These archetypes approached me, and 2 archetypal roles came out with a challenge or a catalyst. The Lover, which is Gemini. If you have any Gemini in your chart, it's going to activate. Find it and you'll know. And the Starborn. I love this. This is about a starseed. This is about what makes you special. And something is cracking open. There is a theme of a honeymoon phase and a newness. The Lover loves the beginning of something, tickling something out, feeling that feeling of being drawn to something. It's got this very flirtatious and sensual energy to it. You will feel like a lover. You will want to be a lover. You will have a lot of choices right now. And you will really probably want a lot of bravado and lead up to something this month. And as that happens for you, there's this cracking open. There is a newness that you will experience. A brand new part of yourself is about to be born. Some of you are just going to start a relationship with an Aquarius or a Gemini. Some of you, like the best parts of yourself, are about to come to life. Give yourself permission to enjoy the honeymoon phase, stretch it out a bit, and just experience this newness. A challenge you're going to face is the mask. Some of you are also in kind of an experimental phase of who you are. Some of you might quite literally be creating under a pseudonym. Some of you aren't sure of who you are in a situation this month. Get in touch with who you really are. What mask are you wearing? Do you need to wear it? Give yourself permission to try a few on, especially those of you that follow human design that know you have an open G identity center. You're going to try on a lot of masks. Give yourself permission to do that. I do think that you need to be real and be honest with yourself and not hide behind anything. Watch out for themes of plagiarism as well. People plagiarizing you, you plagiarizing others. Be the real you and expect that of other people, because something could quite literally be budding or blooming, maybe in a significant partnership, but someone's just loving that beginning phase and they may drag it out a little bit. That's because they're hiding something, or maybe you are not aware that you're hiding something. Get in touch with what that is about and why. Okay, don't be afraid to ask another person where something is going. I'm also hearing themes of secret admirer or crush from you or someone else. Interesting. So when I got to the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck, which is also my second favorite deck. I swear to God, I could burn all these decks and just keep these 2 decks, and I could use them for any subject matter. I was so excited when Spirit asked me to use these decks for you this month, Libra. Aquarius season is going to be really special for you, I think. February is going to be special. With this deck and with the I Know deck, there are similar themes. And the overall themes are this, Libra. You are in co-creation with Spirit. You are using tools that can help you get to where you want to go. These are special gifts and tools that Spirit has given you. It's like a magician energy, and you are going to use them. Lucky number 13. But here's the problem. Using these tools is not necessarily going to make it rain, okay? They wanted me to look at the bottom of this deck, and I had the giveaway. Okay. Let's move on real quick. I know that my future self will thank me for my hard work. I am doing the work. Yes, you are. You are doing the work. You are. But also, I know that my purpose is far greater than just working to pay the bills. I am more than my career. Some of you are giving something away. Some of you are not making it rain in your life and getting that vitality the way you want it to, and you're giving something away. That may or may not be advantageous for you at this time. Some of you may be doing work just to pay the bills. There is a purpose to you greater than life than just paying bills. The quality of your work and how it feels to you when you do it is paramount. Money is a thing, but so is happiness. So there is a need to check in with what else makes you happy other than career, because there's more to you than just paying the bills, okay? You will need to work hard this month, but just know that there may quite literally be a lack of rain or a lack of seeing a monetary gain. Some of you may think about doing a giveaway, and that's not a bad thing, especially for entrepreneurs, but others of you need to see that you may be giving something away. What are you using your tools and gifts for? It's important to think about this month. So those are the overall general themes here. It's not going to rain, okay, but watch out for what you're giving away, and get in touch with your purpose and what you're working towards. Your purpose and what you're working towards. Spirit asked me to do a general Celtic cross, and then the South Node in Gemini in my astrology chart insisted that I clarify quite a bit of it. We do have the Tower at the bottom of the deck, with some really good news coming in for you or maybe someone close to you. It could change quite a bit. So be prepared for shifts and changes. That direction you're looking for may appear by the end of February. You're very tapped in and listening to your intuition as well. Instinct and intuition, you're very observant right now. Okay, so the overall main energy of February is the Four of Wands in reverse. And the catalyst or the challenge is death. A Scorpio could quite literally be a challenge. Themes of death. Death and rebirth may quite literally be a challenge or a catalyst for everything. Death is Scorpio saying, today is a good day to die and I'm not afraid, because out of the ashes the phoenix will rise. And this came in the upright. Some of you may be moving this month, or there is a lack of stability with the Four of Wands in reverse. Like, it could be better. There's a lack of stability. There's a lack of cooperation. And the reason this is happening is because something has been slowly and subtly transforming. When death comes out, get in touch with your motivations. That's what Pluto is about death. The Tower is Mars for me, and death and rebirth is Pluto energy, which is slow transformation that's necessary. There is an exposing, there is a healing happening, but it is slow and subtle. So your deeper motivations are the only thing that you can really get in touch with and know for sure. I wanted to know why there was a lack of stability for you. And I got the Three of Cups, the Five of Wands, and strength. A Leo could be involved. An animal could be involved as well. Okay, overall, I can see that one of the things you're going to experience in your home life or just in general is a lack of cooperation. Watch out for gossip and people stepping on each other's toes and getting in each other's way. Is there creative collaboration? Yes. But there's also an inability to stop competing and see other people's points of view. There's going to be a lot of trial and error and working things out and needing to be strong and have strength of character. Strength is when you have to be the HR department in your own life and be compassionate and dignified, tame your ego, tame pride, tame raw emotion, tame desire. Something isn't easy for you or perhaps someone you're close to. There is some cooperation, but then I'm feeling like this backbitiness and disagreements. It's not the Five of Swords, but it is the Five of Wands. And that's creating a lack of stability that may ultimately lead to an ending of some kind that is necessary so that a rebirth can be experienced. I think that you're going to handle it okay. Strength is coming in. Leo's coming in saying, you can do this. You don't need to kill anyone here. Like, you can handle this. Yeah, definitely strength of character and morale are going to be tested with this lack of stability and possibly even losing a home. I'm also seeing here that if some of you are dealing with the theme of literal death and someone's life ending, there's going to be disagreements and challenges and little cliques formed around friends and family members. This could also be happening in a company or a workplace as well. You're going to have to be strong and put up with that. Could be happening in family, or it could be happening in the workplace, maybe in a relationship as well. And also just like getting to know people, waiting for something to end so there can be stability. Yeah. What's driving you right now? Deep past that's affecting you right now and what's getting you out of bed every day. Justice in reverse. There you are. But also the Two of Wands. Okay. I definitely see you focused on your personal goals and looking for direction. But it's all about what passionately lights you up. You do seem like you're waiting for something to happen. Which way should I go from here? And I think that this is happening because you're keenly aware of any lack of balance in your life. You will experience a lack of balance. Make sure you're balancing your home life and your work life accordingly. You may hear a no. You may experience unfairness. Watch out for the blame game. Justice comes in reverse when we say, no, it's all your fault. No, it's all your fault. No, it's all your fault. Watch out for scapegoating yourself or other people. Look at where things are out of balance. But a no may ultimately cause you to look in a new direction. Conversely, don't pretend you don't see a lack of justice or you don't see unfairness, because she does look a little bit like she's turning a blind eye. You may be waiting for a yes or no answer right now as well. You will not move forward until you hear it. I love what happened in the recent past and deep within. This is good. And it's also kind of real life. Five of Pentacles in reverse, but we also have the Devil. If you have Capricorn in your chart, find it and look at the strengths and weaknesses, because that's the part of your life it's probably going to play out in. All the major arcana, if you have that in your chart somewhere, that's what I would do with it. That's why I do this, you guys. Find it in your chart. Find Death, find Cancer, find Libra, Scorpio, and Capricorn. If it's in your chart somewhere, it's a clue about what part of your life it's impacting. Okay, first and foremost. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. This is where we start to nurture ourselves and overcome a lack of self-esteem. This is also where if we've had any financial issues, we slowly start to get over a feeling of physical or emotional or spiritual impoverishment. And that is good. But some of you still have a temptation or a lacking mindset or something here that you just can't ignore. Could be something happening emotionally within you. It could also be a health issue. There is still temptation lurking around you. Some of you may be tempted to do some kind of like crazy debt consolidation or move in with a person that you don't really want to live with or something like that. Ultimately, it will keep you stuck. Also, Capricorn wants more. Capricorn does not like the Five of Pentacles in the upright or the reverse. As a matter of fact, Capricorn likes the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. This is not comfortable for anyone with the Capricorn in their chart. Guess what, Caps? It's a part of life. Watch out for a lacking mindset and nothing ever being enough. Watch out for things that fuck with your money, because it's still there and it can't be ignored, okay? And that might be what's leading to some of the injustice. Some of you need to overcome a financial issue. Some of you need to get really honest and real with yourself about what you're doing in the material plane. You are a Libra. And Venus rules our relationship, or influences rather, our relationship with the material plane. Examine your relationship with the material plane and money and what you place value on and why at this time. There's imbalance happening there, and the devil is not going to go away until you get straight with yourself. Until you get straight with yourself. Also, watch out for staying in a scenario that's not paying you what you're worth, because we want you to give away what you feel comfortable giving away, but we also want it to rain. We want to make it rain, right? We do. Find the problems here with it. What you're thinking about all the time, the highest version of yourself is thinking. The Knight of Cups in the upright, but the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, I clarified why this Ace of Swords was in reverse, and I have the Moon, the Ace of Cups, and the Two of Swords. I definitely see that some of you are very much looking for love and direction. You may rethink something. You want to pour your heart into it. The Knight of Cups wants to recapture youth and beauty and romance and creativity, very much so. But it looks like you're at a bit of an impasse about what you really think about something, how much true potential there is in a scenario, how you really feel, and whether or not you actually can pour your heart into something. In February, you need a minute to get in touch with your own clarity. Yep. There's the Sphinx. And you will be driven to creatively express. I do see heightened creativity. It's like you have a lot of love to pour into something. You do. But until you get the clarity, or until you can trust that there is growth potential, you will not make that choice yet. It will be about a choice towards what you emotionally pour into and endeavor towards, for sure. Main actions for February: the Three of Wands in reverse and the Chariot in reverse. Some of you are dealing with a Cancer, or not for very long. This looks like direction and where we're going. Three of Wands in reverse. Well, some of you might just decide not to go somewhere. Some of you might decide not to buy that new car. Some of you might decide not to take that trip right now. You may start to delay something. Why do we do this? Well, with the Chariot, I mean, don't get in the car and turn on the engine of your soul unless you know where you're going, because the Chariot is driven. That's Cancer. These people overcome obstacles and challenges, and they are rather driven and tenacious to succeed. The GPS of the soul has to be turned on before you go. Otherwise, you're going to drive right off the road, or drive with no direction, right? And you'll go in the wrong place, or you'll just run right off the road and crash and burn. It looks like in February, you may feel like your wings are a little clipped. You may be playing it small for right now. You're not going to stand there and wait for something to happen, and that might be a good thing. Staying in the present moment, getting back into alignment with your goals, and you're going to I think you guys are like calibrating the GPS of your soul right now. You're not 100% sure of your direction at this time, so therefore you're just not going to move forward. And again, when we're dealing with the movement of the Chariot, if you don't know where you're going, just stay in the garage. And it looks like you're going to right now, until you determine the purpose and where you want to go. I think there's some things you need to clear up first. And there's a transformation taking place that needs to happen. Let it unfold, they're telling me. The way you're seeing yourself is the Four of Pentacles. I do not have a pentacle to spare. I can see that stability is very important to you right now, and you're thinking almost like an earth sign. You care about health, wealth, time, and money. You will struggle to invest if you need to. I see you being very careful with finances and resources and saving at this time. Watch out for being a miser. But on the other hand, it might be a month to clip coupons and not be all bougie and Venus-like. Because some of you are really trying to overcome something and a lack of balance in your life that may involve like assets, even a vehicle, or traveling where you're going. I do see that you want something to change before you pour into something else. So until you make that choice and address the devil, I mean, you definitely don't want to go backwards to this. So when we're coming out of a moment where we've had lack or we've experienced financial loss or barely being able to make ends meet, or just feeling like we're not getting what we want and need in life, we are going to hold on to everything that we have. You're not so quick to invest. Yeah, you're not so quick to invest at this time. That will create stability for you. Hidden factors in the environment that may help you or hinder you or that you need to be aware of. This could be an opportunity coming towards you, or this may be a person in your environment that you're thinking about right now. We have Judgment in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Now is a very good time for you and anyone else that may be energetically connecting to you to really get in touch with their own best judgment. Someone is not going to make a judgment call. There is not going to be an awakening. This person may be experiencing bad luck. Timing is not in perfect alignment to make a major decision at this time. That may cause you to turn around and not think about forward motion either. But there is an opportunity to break cycles and you or someone else needs to work on listening to their own best judgment. But something happened that didn't feel good or doesn't feel good that will probably change the course of events in a positive direction. Because I clarified it, I let many cards drop out. The Six of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, but then the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Okay, I can see that someone does want their luck to change. They do. You guys may get really good news, or like a partner may get really good news. Someone might be getting a new job. They might be accepted to a college, or they want that. But it's really stressful to wait for it to happen, or getting that good news brings its own little set of problems that are very heavy. You may have someone around you that's waiting for the right opportunities to succeed, and it's just not happening. Conversely, you or someone that you care about that's impacting you may get really good news. This also can be like an engagement or something else like that, like an engagement or a new job, new opportunity. But dealing with that brings its own set of challenges. You need to know that there will be worry that needs to be addressed, and someone or you will experience burden as a result. So good news could bring some stress, or bringing in the good news or the right timing for it is stressful in and of itself for someone else. You've still got this Five of Pentacles hanging around too. You're going to be feeling two ways. Overall emotional themes for February. The Five of Cups in reverse. Nice. I like the fives in reverse. I really do. That's working through conflict, loss, and change. But then also the Seven of Swords. Okay. Anything that you struggled to forgive yourself for, or you were crying over spilled milk about, that's going to get better. It's going to get better. Anything that disappoints you, you're going to work to not let it disappoint you so much and just let it go. Feeling constant frustration and disappointment is something that is a thing, but you're just trying not to live in that emotional state all the time. I also see with the Seven of Swords, there's something that you may feel insecure about. The Seven of Swords acts upon its own behalf or struggles to be its true self. Also a bit of imposter syndrome and worried about being caught in some way or needs to tread lightly. I mean, he's sneaking around in the middle of the night. So I clarified this, and I only got two cards to come out, and I got the Five of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. By the way, these knights could be people in your life. They could be younger people or expressing as younger people. One could be a water sign and one could be an earth sign. So that could be someone else's signature energy. Someone in your life that expresses like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn may not be doing very well, and they struggle to be open and honest with you about it. A part of you could be disappointed about that, but you're just trying not to be. You may not be able to help them either with the Chariot in reverse and the Four of Pentacles. But I also can see themes of working really hard, but not getting very far and still struggling with lack. And this is something that you struggle to face and confront. You may feel like you're stuck in a scenario that you want to get out of. You may also feel like you can't be open and honest with yourself or other people or about how you're really doing financially. Be honest with yourself and others right now. Work smart as well as hard, because the Knight of Pentacles is the proverbial workhorse of the minor arcana. But he expects perfection. He'll work like a dog, and he won't step outside of a comfort zone. That's not getting you anywhere. Maybe you do want to get out of that scenario, but what if you're cheating yourself and keeping yourself stuck? You might need to allow yourself to feel the disappointment, Libra. You might. You might just not get a financial win that you were hoping, okay? And you'll have to deal with that theme. And you'll have to act upon your own behalf, perhaps. Just don't cheat yourself or kid yourself, okay? That's important. Find support. So the Seven of Swords has someone to talk to. That Seven of Swords could turn into the Two of Cups, possibly. But, whoa, it ended like the Tower surprised me with this. I got the Nine of Cups and the Eight of Wands. Choom, choom, they flew out and the Tower was at the bottom of the deck. Wow, you're going to get really good news. Something's going to move really quickly, suddenly, and out of nowhere that shocks the shit out of you and feels like wish fulfillment. Yippee! I was like, oh my God, we're coming out on a good note. I was like, oh, what's this about? It's something good. It's something really good. The Ace of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Star. Some of you may be about to embark upon a 3-year journey or a 3-year contract. Possibly with this Three of Pentacles here. Some of you are coming into alignment with your higher purpose or destiny with the Star. Some good news may come in that suddenly feels like a shocking breath of fresh air, that feels like renewal and hope. Also, some of you are really willing to put yourself out there and shine like a star. You want to be recognized and rewarded for what you bring to the table. And you're going to get good news about an opportunity that you can pour your heart into, or you're going to put your best foot forward and send like your arrows flying to a gazillion people. The only thing with the Eight of Wands in reverse is that it's going to move at a pace that frustrates you a little bit. There'll be hit or miss communication, or perhaps you may narrow down your choices and only send arrows out to find a good opportunity to what fits you the best, because fulfilling that Ace of Cups and getting the Knight of Cups to express is very important to you. Look at him looking at his cup like, I want to pour my heart into something, and it has to have growth potential. There will be some progress made towards a hopeful dream, but it will move kind of slowly. But I see you putting yourself out there and quite potentially getting some really good news. The only thing I would say is think about how much of your time you're going to have to invest in it, and how much work you're willing to put into it, because the Crow wants to work both smart and hard, and know that it might not offer you exactly what you wanted to offer. You may have to give something away in order to claim the prize too. All right, Libra, that's February. I hope this resonates with you. I hope this all comes to pass for you. And if it does, I truly hope it helps you. Again, link to my website for private readings and to check out Human Design Analysis is all down in the description below. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Libra. Take care. I love you guys. Bye. Happy February.